Everyone wants to drop out of college nowadays, and everyone's encouraging it.
A college degree from anywhere besides the top 10 schools in America today is ROI negative. Where does he go to school?
Delaware.
Great. You think that fucking degree is gonna get him a job that's like so
I don't.
The end.
Definitely don't.
The end.
But what happens after you actually drop out of college? Is it as fun as they say? Is it as freeing? Are you an entrepreneur all of a sudden? You own hundreds of businesses.
$3 million, you gotta do. You'll do it.
You see, I dropped out and I've got the inside scoop. Dropping out comes with a lot of freedom. All of a sudden you have all this free time. You don't have homework due. You don't have to study. You can do whatever. The most amount of freedom time-wise you've ever had. It's like summer, but forever. You can do whatever. You can catch up on your favorite show. You can go out, have fun, do whatever you want. But while time is as fun as it sounds, you start to get bored. Watching your favorite show gets old. Sleeping in gets old. Going out to do whatever whenever gets old. You start to say, what now? That's when problems start to pile up. Now you have to get a job to fill that time. And if you're like me who lives in Kentucky, the only place to get a job that's going to hire you is a warehouse or a store or Dollar General or fast food. Now you're back to square one. You feel trapped, just like in college, and you start to stress. And while you're stressing, you're getting text messages from your parents, your brothers, your sister, your friends, your cousins. Everyone wants to know, what are you going to do with your life now? Because if you don't go to college, then you sure as all must have a plan on how you're going to make it. Things get tough. So you just feel cornered. Now you're looking for a good job that's supposed to be better than anyone who's in college. Your parents are asking you what you're gonna do with your life. You're 20 fucking years old. What are you gonna do? That's what's happening to me right now. You know, anxiety starts to pile up. Now, just like you felt back in college, you felt trapped. Now you feel trapped. And I realized something that people do not tell you. Dropping out of college does not fix your problems. It gives you new problems to worry about. You're switching out one for the other. And let me tell you this, for the young people who want to drop out of college, here are not some fun parts that they don't tell you about. You don't get to make as many friends. Once you drop out of college, you realize most of your people your age you've met because you went to school. And once you take that factor out, you don't get to meet any more people your age. The only people that are working by the time you're working are people who are older, people who are no longer in school. So dropping out of college means fewer friends your age. That's one thing they don't tell you about. Another thing is that it gets super lonely because your friends are in school, most of them, right? And if you're not at work, you're just by yourself. So if you don't like to do stuff by yourself, with yourself, it's not fun at all. I feel like social media and the internet has glamorized dropping out of college, made it seem so fun. If you want to drop out of college, just know it's not a easy sailing road from now on then. I feel like it's even harder because you feel like you have to find your purpose right away. The only thing on your mind is, what's my purpose? What do I have to do? What's next? You start to worry about shit like that. And it is not fun. But also, I feel like while that sounds scary in a way, it's good when you get to ask yourself what you like. You're no longer being bothered by homework or by due dates. You get to try new things. For example, I got to go places I haven't gone. I got to meet people I would have never met. You know, those people taught me a lot. I got to apply for jobs I would have never thought of that are actually interesting. You know, I want to apply for jobs as a salesman. Those jobs don't really work unless you are able to work a full shift. So while there was a lot of bad things about it, dropping out of college, there's good things like having time to actually think about yourself, think about things you enjoy, and to try new things. You know, it's not all about work. I feel like that's the best part about dropping out of college, is you get to look at yourself. You get to self-examine yourself. While in college, it's really mostly about points, point scale, point system. You know, did I get an A? Did I pass? Did I not pass? None of that is here in the real world. It's just you. You gotta be honest with yourself. And if you cannot be honest with yourself, it's not gonna go well. So, one thing I can tell to people who want to drop out is, why do you want to drop out? Do you want to drop out because it's a trend? Because you think it's the easy way out? Or do you truly want to drop out because you think it's going to help you get to a higher level? For me, I dropped out because I thought it would help me get to a higher level. And honestly, I feel like I'm on the way. It's hard, but still, I wouldn't choose any other way. You can succeed by going to school, and you can succeed by not going to school. At the end of the day, it depends with what are you going to be happy with doing. So that's what happens when you drop out of college. I'm 20 years old. If I realize if we got our dream job and made tons of money, we would fucking hate it, because this is your dream job, is what you want to do for the rest of your life. If you start doing that in your 20s, then it's just gonna be boring. There's nothing to look up to. I feel like you've reached the end of the road, right? You're like there. So sometimes I don't mind the fact that I'm chasing. You know, I feel like I like to chase. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what it's about. I feel like if you get what you want right away, it's not fun. Also, delayed gratification, man. That's what it's all about. All right, that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Benny. You feel me? I'm out. Dropping jams. Did I cover everything? Oh, yes. Here's what I have. No need to try and figure it all out now. But remember, nothing is guaranteed. You can stay in school and fail. You can, I read that. You can succeed, and yeah, I read all that. Whatever you do what feels right, not what's trending. Peace. Capiche? My middle school teacher used to say that. English teacher. Mr. Trail. Capiche? Capiche. I learned that from her. Let's go. It's 12 at night.